Okay, so Meghan Markle and her business, as ever, or was never, as Lady Colin Campbell describes it, has just been totally exposed.
Meghan Markle's lifestyle business, as ever, has just been exposed in extraordinary fashion. What was promoted as a premium, successful brand is now facing mounting evidence of poor quality.
Now, she is pushing back about the mountain of tat which has been unearthed,
Overproduction and misleading spin. Despite attempts to push back against the revelations, the facts tell a very different story. And today, those claims unravel completely.
this candle, right? This as-ever scented candle. And we're in the United Kingdom.
What happened next is almost unbelievable. A supposedly luxury candle, purchased as a joke gift, arrived after the holidays. At first glance, it looked fine.
So it didn't arrive until after I'd left my little Christmas break in New Zealand.
But once opened, the truth was impossible to ignore. There was no wick at all, a candle that cannot be lit. And this wasn't an isolated incident.
When I opened the box, when I got back, there's no wick again! Again! No way to light this thing!
This wasn't just a shipping issue or a reseller problem. The candle itself was fundamentally defective. No wick, no function. A $64 product, nearly $80 when resold, rendered completely useless. That leaves only one conclusion. This is not a premium brand suffering bad luck, but a business plagued by quality control failures.
Now, the two theories that I have. One, Meghan Markle knew, and she was playing a game with Lauren, and she was playing a game with me. But the thing is, that doesn't really stack up, because this isn't a details we'll learn.
There are only two explanations. Either this was deliberate, which makes no sense, or these products are leaving warehouses without even the most basic checks. And when a product fails this spectacularly more than once, it stops being a mistake and starts becoming a pattern.
Communication. And he wrote, "Hello, just received the candle today. Were you aware that the candle itself has no wick?" And eBay replies saying, "Hello, my apologies. When I checked it prior to shipping, I saw a wick. You can return the item, and as soon as I receive the return, I will issue a refund." Well, there wasn't a wick. There was no goddamn wick.
The response from the seller claimed the candle had been checked and supposedly contained a wick. That is demonstrably false. You cannot remove a wick without leaving evidence behind. This confirms the same defect previously exposed by another buyer, proving this is not an isolated case, but a systemic issue.
It's not saline. And given the fact that that already been warned, by the way, by Link Lauren in that video which went completely viral, this proves this is just a shoddy operation.
This alone explains why warehouses are overflowing with unsold stock. Products that don't work don't sell, and no amount of branding or royal association can rescue a business selling unusable goods.
All of this, P. Diner, is because of this disaster with the website accidentally revealing all of the sensitive data. Honestly, so sticky. This is so gross. I'm going to get rid of it. Actually, I'm just going to get rid of it.
The brand's collapse has accelerated since the website accidentally exposed its internal inventory data. Even publications previously sympathetic to Meghan have now confirmed the leak was real and that she is sitting on tens of millions of dollars worth of unsold products.
Publication, it's exceeded everyone's expectations in terms of how well it's gone, I would say, across the holiday period. That period has been incredibly successful. People are attempting to paint a negative narrative.
Independent analysis shows that only a fraction of 1% of inventory is selling each day. That confirms what critics have long suspected. Demand was wildly overestimated, production was reckless, and the business model is fundamentally broken.
And really, do we think there's going to be international demand, given how rubbish this product is?
I just doubt that this is ever going to go anywhere. I think she'll continue trying to make it sound like it's successful and that it's doing well. And
Despite this, friendly media outlets continue pushing the claim that nearly 1 million jars have been sold. There is no evidence for this. None. These figures rely on misrepresentations of earlier interviews and collapse the moment basic math is applied.
It's a double-edged sword because it's an incredible thing to happen for any small business and any startup. And at the same time, you don't get the same metrics and learnings about which SKUs and products are the most coveted because it's all gone immediately.
The now cited million jars claim refers to total packaging discussions across an entire product range, not confirmed sales of a single item. Conflating the two is misleading at best and deliberately deceptive at worst.
P. Diner, She wasn't speaking about 1 million of an individual jar. It's bullshit. She was speaking about 1 million across the product range.
When you strip away the spin, what remains is clear. This brand was built on illusion. Scarcity was manufactured, success exaggerated, and basic scrutiny avoided. Until now. Once exposed, the narrative collapses under its own weight.
Let's just look at the stock in detail, right? Because it's astonishing, Pete. Absolutely astonishing. 137,000 the signature fruit spread.
The final inventory breakdown makes the truth undeniable. Hundreds of thousands of perishable products, minimal daily sales, and zero justification for so-called international expansion. This is not scaling, it is failure fully exposed.